Hi everyone, welcome to SAS Programming 90 Days. Today is the day 6. So data analysis processes. So what is a data analysis process in this SAS? Data analysis process is nothing but gathering the information by using a proper application or tool which allows you to explore the data and find the pattern in it. Based on that you can take a decision or you can get the ultimate conclusions. So data analysis consists of following phases: data requirement gathering, this is the first step, then data collection, data cleaning, data analysis, data interpretation, and data visualization is the last step. So preparing a data, this is a very important step where we are preparing a data to create a new data variable based on existing variable. We are creating a data set named, let's suppose we are creating one data example one, and we are doing some operation on that one. Let's see how to create a data first of all. So for creating a data, let's suppose we are using the data step. Okay, so in this as we have two steps only. One is for data creation, we are using the data step, and then is proc step for analysis, and for viewing the data we are using the proc. Okay, so data step, let's suppose I'm creating one example. Okay, I created one data with the ex1. Okay, then I'm declaring one variable, let's suppose my old price. Okay, I created one variable, old price is equal to 10, then semicolon. Okay, then run statement. Okay, now I created one data, my data name is example1. Let's suppose if I execute this code. Okay, so I'm writing proc print, then I'm printing this code. Okay, so I printed, so they showing one observation in my data, and old price is 10. Okay, now let's suppose I want some calculation on my these data. Okay, let's suppose I want the copy of these data, so we are using the set statement. Okay, set statement in this as read the observation from one or more SAS data sets. Okay, so how we are writing the set statement? Okay, so first I'm creating one, let's suppose I'm creating the example. Again I'm writing the example one, example 2. Let's suppose I'm creating new data example 2. So I'm copying the last data, let's suppose I'm copying the x1 data. Okay, this is my last data I created with the data step. Then I'm writing a new price. Okay, let's suppose I want the new price. Right now in my data we have one observation, old price. Now I want one more observation with the new price, so I'm writing 2 into, I'm creating one one, I'm creating one variable. Okay, this is my new variable, and then my old price. Okay, I'm manipulating with the previous one. Okay, then run statement. Okay, now if I put the proc print for view my data. Okay, then run statement, then close it. Okay, now if I execute this code, now you can see here we have the example 2. This is my example 2 data. Okay, we have old price and new price. So what is a new price? New price is 2 into old price. Okay, so now you can see here this is my new price. Okay, so you can create a new variables you want, you can manipulate the previous variables with the new ones. Okay, so this is all available in the data step. In the data step we can manipulate the data. Okay, now we are coming back to the set statement. So what is a set statement? So why we are using the set statement? Okay, when we work with the data, we you want to preserve your existing data. We want to preserve our existing data, but we want to create a new version of it. Then we are using the set statement for copying the previous data step is does not just to read an existing table or write a new one. Okay, so let's suppose I want to create a new copy of my data set. Okay, then we are writing the let's suppose my new data name, and this is my previous data. Let's suppose this is your previous data, then run statement. Let's suppose we are writing I'm creating one data step. Okay, so this is example for preparing data with data step. Okay, so I'm preparing a data with the data set. Okay, so let's suppose I'm writing data, my class data. Okay, I created one data name. Okay, default any name you can write. Okay, I created my data name as my class. Okay, so I want my set state. I am writing the set statement for copying the previous data. In this set statement I'm writing the previous data. Let's suppose I'm taking the example of from the SAS help. From the SAS help I'm copying the class fit data. Okay, so I copied the class fit data here, then run statement. Okay, now what they doing, they automatically, okay, now they can automatically save your data into the work library as a my class. Okay, so now let's suppose if I run this code. Okay, now you can see here in the my library, you can see we have one more data, my class. Okay, what is a my class? My class is, this is my data in the my class. Okay, all your set SAS help class fit data will be copied in and as the name of my class. Okay, so this is for the copying the data. You can say we are using the set statement. Okay, okay, next is formatting column in a data step. Okay, so we are also creating the formatting. Okay, let's suppose you want create a format in the different one. Let's suppose uh, let's see this data first. Okay, so this is my data. Let's see the data, how many observation and the columns are there. Okay, name, gender, we have age, height, weight, predict, lower mean, upper mean, and lower and the upper. Okay, so what I'm looking for, I want the format, I want the format of my lower mean. Let's suppose I want to predict. So what I predict, I want this in the dollar ones. Okay, so how we are formatting data with the data step. Okay, and format. Okay, so let's suppose we have the same data. Okay, my class data we have. Okay, we are writing the set statement and we are taking the example of this SL dot class fit. Okay, so this is my data. Now I want the format. Okay, so I want the format. What you want, what we are looking for the format, I want the format of predict. I want the predict as a dollar. I want in the front of the these numbers, I want the dollar in the front of these numbers. Okay, so it's just an example. Okay, so I put it my column name. Okay, this is my column name, then I'm writing the dollar format. Okay, sorry, so I'm writing the dollar format. Okay, so dollar format is, let's suppose, dollar 10.2. Okay, by default maximum we are taking this format for the dollar. Okay, now this is done. Okay, now if I run this code. Okay, now you can see here we have the predict and predict in the dollar. Okay, in the front of the predict we have the dollar. So we can also customize our output with the format statement and with the set statement. With the set statement, what we are doing, we are copying the previous data from the SAS help, and also we are formatting my columns. Okay, if I want the format in the if you want the format with the in the date format you want. Okay, if you want to change in the text format, you can change with the format statement. Okay, format statement will be help in this. Okay, also we are creating some. Okay, so this is for the how we are formatting here. Okay, so we need to write format statement. Next is how we are creating the new columns. Okay, also we are creating the new columns. For computing our new columns, you need to write first data step, then set statement, new column or expression you want. Okay, let's suppose set statement with new column. Okay, so again I'm copying this one. Okay, so in this I'm adding one column. Okay, so let's suppose my column name is difference. Okay, what we are looking for, we are looking for difference of lower and the upper. Okay, so lower upper is a maximum, lower is a minimum, so I want the difference of this. Okay, so first I'm writing the upper. So this is new column. Okay, new column will be automatically will be adding in this data. Okay, okay, now I created one column as a differ and I run it. Okay, now you can see here we have new column after the lower and the upper. We have new column that is a differ, and differ is the difference of upper and the lower. Okay, automatically that is added in the our database. Okay, so this is how we are creating the new column. Okay, computing our new columns in our data. Okay, with the data step. Okay, next is computing a new column, and we are creating a new column, and also we are putting the functions. Okay, let's suppose you want a sum of two columns. Okay, if you want to sum of two columns, if you are looking for the mean of two columns, median, range for calculate the range, minimum, creating the calculate the minimum of from this maximum, and calculate the number of non-missings. Okay, so sometimes some data will be missed, so then that time we are using the n for calculating non-missing values. That is a n function. This is all are the function in the SAS: sum, mean, median, range, minimum, maximum, and the n. Okay, let's see, we are putting the same as the we are here putting the function. Okay, so how we are putting the function: set statement, new column in function. Okay, so what we are looking for here, we are writing the sum. Okay, this is a sum function. Okay, sum upper comma lower. Okay, it's very easy to write function in this as. Okay, so I run it. Okay, now you can see here we have the sum of lower and the upper. Okay, so if you want the difference also, so you need to same you can write. But if you want the if you want some function, you want to put some function, so you have to write like this one function name, then your argument. Okay, like this we have to write some upper and the lower. Okay, so this is this all the new function how to compute the columns with the set statement. Okay, so set statement read the observation from one or more SAS data set. Okay, so let's suppose if you have the multiple data set, let's suppose we have the data fitness we created in the set statement. I write it three data. This is all the different three data set: health, exercise, and the well. Okay, so if you want to merge all these data, you can merge it. Okay, so we are writing the set statement for combining concatenating the SAS data set. Okay, and interleave two or more SAS dataset use a by statement. Okay, by statement also we are using with the set statement for interleave two more SAS datasets. Okay, okay. Next is the specifying a column to include the output dataset. Okay, so how we are control our dataset? We are using the drop and the keep statement. It includes the tricks to delete variables from the sorry it's it includes the various tricks to delete the variables from data in a SAS. There are two ways to handle and dropping the variables: drop and the keep statement. Drop statement can be command as a SAS to drop the dataset. Let's suppose here we write it the same. Okay. Let's suppose if we are taking the example of the previous dataset. Okay. So if I'm writing this proc print my data, let's suppose my class. Okay, my class is a data and the run statement. Okay, so here we have a data. In these data we have multiple the columns here. Okay, so multiple variables will be their names, genders, age. Okay, let's suppose you're saying I want the specific one in my data, not the all ones. Okay, I want only these four ones only. Okay, so what I'm doing, I copied this data. Okay, now I'm writing only the keep statement. Okay, so we need to write into the bracket. Okay, let's suppose I want only the keep these ones. Okay, now I run it. Now you can see here only we have few data set that we copied, we write it, that is available in my data set because I write it the keep statement. Okay, same as a drop statement, we can write the drop. Let's suppose I want to drop these all and I want rest of all these in my data set. Okay, now they will be delete these that particular one, they will be drop and the others will be there. Okay, so this is a keep and drop statement. Keep and drop statement also we are writing in the data step. That is also for dropping the variables from the data set. We are writing the drop. Let's suppose obs1, obs2, obs3, how many wants you can write. Okay, and if you want the drop into the from the proc statement, so we need to write into the brackets. Okay, so this is also the example for where we are dropping the age, drop age. This is, thank you guys.